a member na could tell the aba kebabo so from 1991 she yema no so omo call AFCON na and as AWCON na positions are almost finishing the quarterfinals in 91 95 semi-finals said they now you could read runners up in 1998 third place 2000 runners up 2002 third place 2004 runners up 2006 group stage 2008 group stage 2010 and I am qualifying in 2012 2014 group stage and then the last time I called 2016 and also a Koku Ram Kodi the third place nearby and then you qualify in 2022 and I send drag you send baby Pima third place so clearly NG be that there but at least third place runners up third place runners up and a group stage kakra any and the I think that with a little push and I say push you bet him akwe and him say you call the next one a edi and him now you bet him akwa GDC now so Andra after referee ne Paul match na adwena medawa ai WO2 Alima ewo 4BN soja ni penny last time I say Michelle and I say yeah Paul match na he was the first person of frame and he was very excited say or share a man born the kind of performance our girls now exhibit no say yeah support to am na encourage you man motivate to am kakra bia they can do better yes yeah ntimi ankofa trophy na ma but at least bronze enye bad I think Ghana for bebre omunya kwanya tana omo TV echefe born and run. We attest to the fact that we were the better side in the game. Ade edi nya our competition here and draw the same ade na eba into me. I said it here and draw here should say coaches no should work on yen finishing. Yen attacking department na one department are let it down so well. Season as a tournament defensively we've been so solid. Your defensive unit in our bomb, the midfielders now, but they do anymore. Who to convert the chances that you're creating any problem and end the same thing. Last minute game we can say a couple penalties. 90+5. Evelyn Badu, defender, chain ball, or no quality goalkeeper. Pakobo ball outside the ABOU. And Nisuna or Tiwa Park and so say Anje bronze now if you're ABOU and cannot pay. The discussion and everything different from the AD. But I think that girls know with that resilient spirit a warm and they believe in themselves. Say, yeah, trophy now, at least we should be home with something. On my idea, I'll say, yeah, bomb about so now. Wow, baby girl, Chantel. When it matters most, not Chantel like over penalty. I say, consume a boy, and our sister or the man, yeah, they take actually the quality of player she is. And then have me say, final kick will be near a tournament, and I say penalty. Okobo said, but that not said. I think that Oko tournament, you need some people to come into your rescue. And Andra, your goalkeeper, Conlan Fenchip, was on top. Or a mistake. Or no mistake, Nema, South Africa for an 80-key lead. But in the penalty shootout, she decided, say, and for her, why she will come back, correct the mistakes, no, and make a strong case for herself. Say, or no, Nama, I consider good, but at least we're redeeming the image. And I think that why are they say, you're born a basso for that lady. Bonsu, the center back.
Yeah.
Look. I think you want Adjuyi.
I don't know, I'm a left back.
You are Adjuyi. But sometimes say, Koye Nima or the same as a center back. Quality player. Quality. Top quality. Call and go give at your level. We mistake, we made the shower at the highest stage. But we're correcting who do I add. But there were individuals in the team. Somebody like Grace Asantua, Alex Kusina Kasana, or J the MVP or match in the and I said the valuable player of match in the and drama. Quality player, YXL, tournament, game BIABOU, including extra tamate age. At the age of 30, Conan still with the Jennifer Kujo, quality player, 33 or 34 years, on also deliver. And final kick from a young lady. I watched her, Kumana says, Nancy Amo.
Yeah.
At the age of 19, under 17, at age 17, no, ne kwadane na a year, but just 2 years down the line, the courage and the confidence that Unya said last kick, Uncle Fabo and one more, Emma Mino, NG bronze medal. Now, Utimu deliver perfectly. And I think on Uswaya, this is one of the girls that Omo Fepa team, very beautiful lady, nice amo, and I think young girls know Stella Nyamiche, Nancy Amo. Kwadano market, Doris Boadu amo kakra yen grew me omo for the next AWCON AD and then walk up in 2027 in Brazil. I believe we have what it takes to make an appearance or the Mundial or Brazil in 2027. Congratulations to Kim Last. They say the here a continuation of the project. As I say, I'm a fan of the Jumana no, but say the virus can be and so be by year Jumana or any BBA he deserves. I think that or any say or see a man the opportunity to continue a Jumapana was starting with backing from the AFA, the ministry, government, Ghana for now. I believe that he can take us to the promised land.
Made, my show, na yako kakra na yenbra kotoko we so finally Ghana yako yere pe gold no but amfa inya bronze de abefi.
Yeah, I think we have Black Queens project now. It was started by Nora Haptel. So what we can catch us when it comes to Black Queens in the football in Ghana. At the Abakwa GFA, we administration has been the women football that we've been able to project it very well. And at the time of Nora Haptel Dinabano, we know say na at that time, na you hear a sporting project and a sporting decision a bit to formulate some sort of policy, be a bit to me football no timi ejina ama ometima competing in some of the competition I be find myself. And definitely Nora Haptel Bayano, she showed a particular class. She's not just a female coach at Oba. Bringing the lights out of this squad, but then Oba be here Jumanatsna. I'm with design a good identity for the Black Queens. It's not a human obey, and in most of the competition of the Black Queens we saw the kind of performance and Nora Ija Editor when she left. I was a Kim Last Buchanan Deneba. Or by in some matches or boys, some friendly matches or boy, and some maybe or deservedly, no be asking money or form. You realm even into this particular tournament. The first 3 matches of boy, some people were even saying, say, Untimin qualifying, fame free the group stage and call the knockout stage. But then he defied all us and was able to qualify the Black Queens from the group stage or don't call the knockout stage. Now with Timia Kwakwa could do semi-finals. In the semi-final game on boy against the host nation Morocco, we knew very well, say, it was his own mistake and the man Morocco for it me deliver ya or coming down by a goal or meeting me take go into the penalty shootout or meeting frame because in the very first half of that particular game the Black Queens were playing all out. Offensively they were doing very well, defensively they were doing very well. The second half he came in purposely to defend, and that was Adia costed the Black Queens with that particular major match on board against the Morocco national team. But currently as you speak, we are going to the 3rd place and we're winning bronze medal at the Ama in Ghana. It shows you say Kim Last has done a good job and we will be congratulating her. A human was saying that most of us he has been able to turn things around in this short period of time, and then he has added some sort of spicy in the squad when you're in the women national team. I think that they are doing very well. But then in the next moment to come, a human Kim Last Buchanan you must sustain the amano. We knew that Nora Haptel demanded a lot of money and as a lot of things from the GFR. They were not able to give that same thing to the side of Nora Haptel. Papa we buy half of that kind of demands and Nora Haptel a demand you are giving it to this particular man. So what you know, some man will also demanded another thing from the GFR. Are they ready to actually help this man sustain the project for the Ghana? No. Because we want to say Tembiano, Sekofa Coachiba, na coaching a bono home no ya most at times your football people believe you say you nkoda ne omuni made ne ye then mum enye the coach the coach need to me call we have that kind of raw materials that kind of raw talent within our country, but sometimes your raw materials and your raw talent cannot easily fetch you a lot of trophies. You might have the raw materials, but you need one particular person to utilize that raw materials to become good product at the end of a human obitimay. And I think that Kim Last Buchanan say if any other demands be demanded from the Ghana Football Association and other things be demanded from the Ghana football people, they should accept those offers on making sure say easily amendment be on going over to my source in the way the man as a coach for the women national team. They should do it as soon as possible. So the human or a bit in Yabwa, ama even in the next competition, in the next tournament, I'll be finding the self in no obetimi aye. I believe say we share the squad players now currently to speak now. One, we have some few players via age catch-up, of course. We have some players within the Ghana national, women national, football team for quite a period of time. This is the time the under 17, the under 20, the under 21, the under 23 of the women national team. No, they should have a good strategy and a good structure. A bit to me, promote some of these girls from under 21, under 23 into the women national team proper. If they are able to do that kind of project very well, Kim Lasbio Kendrick wouldn't have problem in making sure some blended some players from the under 21, some players from the under 23 into the women national team proper. Because a human eye, you know, so kofa obi or baby or nimbo free baby the neighbor team. Now, so in terms of familiarity, in Krano woman currently speaking, when you're familiar with them, untimimbo compatibly with them, it's very difficult for them to play as a basic unit on the field of play. But at least you have 2 or 3, 4 players from under 20, under 21, under 23. Now, so they have that kind of core unit, so they will be room into the women national team A proper. They can easily function and commit themselves to the national team. Okay. So going forward, no, Kim Lasbio Kendrick has been able to win the bronze medal for Ghana. But how would we sustain the job for him? And coming back on the structure and the strategy, the bit my year, you are sustaining this particular project. Will be shares here. Kim Las, baby, so it's about how I give it for no, a bit more sustaining this project in the next campaign.
Mate, go.
A good win at the Kim Las and then Mariano because defending champions here, South Africa.
Yeah.
In our first game, almost 2-0. In the second game, they took the lead and then we needed to come back and then we need a penalties. When you have a first you may think say ABOU no motivation or form the South Africa phone or whatever. But some of these wins you need it when or build something special. Kem last you be na me Jenny D when them first game now boy But when I had the opportunity to talk to one of the persons or me close to a Black Queens, what they told me was that Onimejumano, but he's not been able to implement Nenyoma Bakumi. But they know so with time, he'll probably be able to implement Nenyoma, then Black Queens will start making sure that Omo Enzo Trokesas. And I think that really a good one. And yeah, DIABY what TV bros because runners up paying. Then placing 10 so you're placing be paying. But at least over since 2016 now, this is the time that we've come closer. So I think that what Timmy Baba there are certain things in your team now. He needs to take very good care of it. Over your attacking machinery now, there were issues kakra. If you are to build on the year, I think that is the first place as to me. So to me, making sure that he's getting the right materials and the materials are able to implement the normal person who implement now you get the ball at the back of the net. Young Black Queens go to places because football and at the forefront man. We started on the bright note. Just say inyanye bida. Yeah, hwesi e biti miyajibi. But if you look at Nyoma na why anybody with team ne kona, we need to give him more time because senka wantimi an qualify and finish group ni mo a nka would have campaign say yempamono. But for him to be able to get to this point, what was so third, no we need something yama Ghana no actress ampa. Whatever that ye demand, minim target and penny for the man. But they were achieving it there, at least. So, when I say, now you are able to play third. Why are there?
Yeah.
Winning against the defending champions in that playoff, why are there? So, you need to build upon it. Building upon it, requires every single thing being available to the man. And say now, the test to be possible. Because you did not hope to the home combo. But, when a man now, what man for you achieve this feat?
Yeah.
On the dear qualifier, but one man for young and do this level. The last time they hosted Okruma on a good jana. She came to do a good job. But one for you do this level. You can't in a barber here at the end of this level that we need to continue. The test because he may think he said now whatever amount for the Esusuno, I say what me judgment to a certain level. Inti nyoma na obeje ne friend na my stroke kan on sign biem.
Yeah.
So what you want na tomorrow say the contract ni wu no oba beja obeje 2 and not 2.5. E say you ready to give him that ikano because nyoma na wa sha na or in at least the who science kakra. So it's a good one. But my boy bi a ye bo ma basu ya ye di edin ye no oba fa bia no congratulations whatever no ye mpen na no asem ni bi.
Well, I get a crack message I will post to an pay.
Me can na maka. Yempen na no asem ni bi. Omo ba na se yesi e teku e sempo na wom se o ye Black Queens player, o ye Black Queens official. Motimi konam ko yesi a we number dia. Omo ba omo si ye na e do omo du omo hotel na no. Before some mpanimfo be firi okra no ma sorti wo mo.
I believe on Bay.
Mon sorti wo mo.
Kurt say this morning Asantua woke me up from my dream and said, "Boss, it's not a dream. Why? It's real. But my promise is what we will continue to work for the ultimate. Indeed, Asantua is fearless. Congratulations, madam. And all day, Asantua
mascot.
Mascot.
Yes.
So that Asantua they use for Emma national teams. Not a particular person, but it is."
This is what I want. This is what I want to hear. Into on buy no, omo G the for the mo movie. No ma call G ministry, no ma call G Her Excellency Vice President so the aka ho. E man ko fe utuma yom the next time of friend na nine no article be share so small bebo. That is what motivate you. Omo adwuma na edin. Adwuma we me ni obi anya adwen say ye ma adwuma ma tumi ye bi. E ye mema adwuma. E mema ye ni mood swings o. Remember, you need mood swings. But women will mood swings, but during that period, still, they will come out and fight. Bad, yes, so no munko, no muntimiko shirayen. And that's something that you say, but this is Jawum.
And I heard the big game. Yeah, okay, can't say this is the amateur, the Anna.
Some talk, do Tom.
I don't know, I can't remember the road about our
Yeah.
Mami, Krobia Kumasi Asante Korokona, or when